Back here at Moonshine Mountain. I'm Mason.
I'm Pappi.
Shiner.
And we're just sitting down here at the cabin like we normally do, us three on Saturday, and tell stories about old times and kind of teach Shiner a little bit about the history of the family, because he's a young guy and he didn't get to meet some of our old family members.
There's a lot of them.
And so we like to keep the tradition alive and tell him about some of the old family he ain't never met. Today we were talking about Marshall. What do you look like? Festus.
You look like
Gunsmoke.
Festus from Gunsmoke. Yeah.
That guy was something else.
But he looked just like him. You remember Duchess, the old fat stubby guy, his partner? Yeah. Did you ever meet him?
I don't know if
if
I
you
ever
did.
met him.
Yeah,
I remember Marshall though.
I can tell you a story about him. They was down in the woods and they were at a creek. He was trying to make the moonshine. Got their little still set up. They could never make it. And I always went down there and laughed at them. They didn't know I knew how to make it. And one day I said, "Let me help you." And they told me, "Boy, get out of here. You don't know what you're talking about." I'm like, okay. So he grabs his old whiskey bottle and they take a drink.
Always had that thing.
Finally, I showed them, and they started making liquor. And they says, "How'd you know how to make this liquor?" I said, "Marshall, I had a dream. It all came to me." And it said, by the time he was drunk, and he said, "By God, I'm going to bed and I'm having the same dream about something else." That guy was something else. I mean, you would have liked him.
I remember one time Marshall, he had 4 pigs.
Yeah, he bought him from a little teeny pig, little
Yep.
teeny things.
And he raised them things up, and he raised them things up, and he lived down a ways from us a bit. And one day we were out, I don't know, working on something or
Yeah,
something.
we stopped up there to see him, see if he had some stuff we could use.
He just started yelling. We went down there to find out what he was yelling about. His pigs had busted out the gate, and they were running all over the yard. I'll never forget that. So we went down there to help him catch the pigs, and there was 4 of them. And
I bet you they weighed 400 pounds.
they were big pigs. And they're all running around the yard, and Dad and I got 3 of them. We got them back in the pen, and turn around, and there's 1 left, and Marshall nowhere to be found. And
Oh no, at first he brought the rope out to try to lasso it. And he fell in the pig crap.
that's right.
And he got mad, then he left.
That's right. So we had caught 3 of the pigs, and we put them back in the pen, and there was still 1. I think it was the biggest one, trotting around. And next thing you know, you hear Marshall, and we found out where he went. He went in the house and he got his gun, and he come out there and he said, "Boys," he said, "get out the way." And he shot that pig.
That's what we had. We cleaned that pig that night. And
He shot that pig, and he said, "I ain't gonna try to catch this pig no more." And he shot it. And that's what we had for dinner. Yep.
Well, we had it for plenty of dinners. But he used to have all kinds of friends come over. I remember this one. He's a old, tall, skinny guy, and I always thought that I forget the guy's name. But every time you see him say something to him, he'd go, "What up?" I was kind of worried before we did. So we decided to go coon hunting one night. I didn't like going with them because they do it a different way. They take this guy and they say, he says to you, says, "I don't just want you to shoot the coon. You have to have the coon have a sport to be able to get away." And I'm like, "Get away?" Well, there's dogs. We took dogs. He said, "Let me climb the tree and I'll shake him out of that tree. And when he falls on the dog, if he can beat the shit out of the dogs and get away, that's fine. But if he can't get away, we gave him a chance. Don't do that." Well, we went up there one evening and he climbed that tree, a big old tree. And he looked like, he took his shoes off, he looked like his toenails was going into that wood. I'm looking up and I said, "What is he doing?" And he's making this noise all the way up the tree. And I said, this guy's a nut. He got up that tree, he got up that very last branch. The top of that tree was shaking like this. And he started whooping out. Then I heard him say, help me. And he's doing it again. And we didn't know what was going on because he was underneath that branch. And they yelled down and says, Marshall, shoot up here, shoot up here. And he goes, I'm gonna shoot you. Well, I can shoot whatever you're talking about. He goes, you gotta give one of us relief. Well, I don't know what was up there. He said it was a minx or something. I don't know what it was, but he came down that tree and had to go get stitches. He was all cut up. And that's the last time I worked with him. I mean, he had cut up. I mean, he was like, he went to a war. Still don't know what was in that tree. But that's the last time I went hunting coon hunting with that guy.
So what did you learn about that story? Never climb up a tree
without your shoes on, because there's something up there that you ain't gonna see.
Never go up a tree without your shoes.
And another thing is, we had this other guy. He wasn't in the family, but some guy down the road. He says, boys, if you go out and get me some skunk pellets, I'm gonna pay you $2 a piece for them. Well, there's plenty of skunks, right? So we decided we was gonna go out and do it. Well, Marshall decided he was gonna be in the front. Good thing we did, because he hit a hole where there was some skunks. Them skunks pissed on him. He smelled like a skunk for a month. We had to run up, and he told us, get me some tomato juice so I can take a bath in tomato juice. And we had to keep running out to the store getting tomato juice to fill his tub up, which he stayed in for a day. And he still stunk. There's some dumb things people do there. It is. Rat killing. Saturday nights, they used to go down the farm, get up in that shallow, and shake it. And these big rats would come out. Well, they found out that over there on the other side there was this big old open area with holes everywhere. And they decided they're going to come out and kill these rats, right? So anyway, they decided the best way to do it is take the old car, stick on these holes, and put a tube from the exhaust pipe down into the hole. And everybody had axes and sticks and stuff. Well, they did it. Them rats came out of there, they was all smokied up. And we was just killing them left and right. Well, this one boy, no relation to us, okay? He went inside the house of a rat that he killed. That thing was that big, right? He went in the house and he started yelling. He said, "Mom, look at this big rat I got. My God, I killed this rat." And he's screaming this, right? And he says, "I'm going out there to kill more. Them little bastards are everywhere. Jesus Christ, them bastards are everywhere." And he kept going. His mom's going, like, after we told about it, after she was going. He goes, "Mom, them little bastards might get in the house. I'm going to kill them." But by the time he did that, he turned around. Guess who was sitting on the other side of the chair? The preacher. He hugged that rat and said, "Oh, please come alive. Jesus, take him to heaven." And he ran out the door. It's some nuts. If you was there to see some of these people, it was fun though. But everybody had their unique way of doing something. It was something there.
And that's the whole thing about the way we live.
Rat killing night. Saturday night was rat killing night. Well, actually, on Saturday nights, we used to have, everybody got together and had a party. They drank a little bit, they had food, they had play music. After you get half drunk, it's like, okay, who's ready to go get kills from rats? Woohoo! And away they went, down to the hill, shaking that sallow, and catching these big old rats. So that's what it was back then. You worked hard all week, and then all of a sudden on Saturday you had that little party. You go rat killing, And then Sunday you go to church, and then Sunday afternoon you have fried chicken. Just all over again. Now, isn't that better doing it that way, huh? You don't know. You got something we want to talk about? No.
Just listening.
What about bat fishing? Tell them about bat fishing. Now, we do that now. It's pretty neat. Nobody did any bat fishing.
I told this story to somebody not too long ago about bat fishing, and they looked at me like I was crazy. But I'm telling you, it works. We used to do it a lot. And we do it now some. Not as many bats.
No, we ain't got many now, though.
Not as many.
So if you got bats, come tell us. We'll come help you go bat fishing.
We used to, there was a cabin out in the woods up on the lake. I remember that as a kid. We used to go up there all the time. And, you know, it had the dock and had some boats out there. And we'd go stay in the cabin for the weekend. And during the day, we'd go out and remember them big catfish we caught? We used to catch big catfish and
use the old bow and arrow.
Carp, bluegill. We used to catch all kinds of stuff, but we'd bring them back after we went fishing in the morning and cook them up and have lunch and dinner, whatever. And I remember one time we went out in the boat, and I think it was you and me and my sister were on the boat, and all of a sudden you heard this big splash, and my sister and I turned around, and he was gone. And my sister freaked out. You remember that?
I remember at one time I jumped
in the
out
water
and was drowning.
And to scare us, and he had a heck of a time getting back in the boat, and we had to help him get back in the boat. But that was funny seeing my sister's face. But anyway, we'd come back and we'd cook up the fish we caught that day, and especially on a full moon, we'd go out on that dock and we'd get our fishing pole and we'd tie a silver spoon to the end of the fishing line and put a treble hook on it. And you take that spoon and you cast it as far up in the air as you could, and see bats eat bugs.
So they get that silver.
That it was, flashing, shiny in the air, and they would swoop down and think it was a bug and hit that spoon, and then you try to hook them with your treble hook. And we got pretty good at it. You hook that bat, and instead of fighting the fish, down, you're fighting the bat up. And it's flying all over the place, and you're trying to reel it in. We caught a lot of bats.
Yeah, it was fun. So the first one, you got to watch them because they will try to bite you.
Yeah.
But you try to get them off so they can fly away. But if they don't, then use them for it. Then if you can't, then you should throw them things in the water, because then big old catfish and carp come after you. So you catch your bait and you catch your fish. But it was fun though. But you can live. Actually, we did once for about 2 months to see if we can live without going to the store, eating anything from the store, right from the garden. We went fishing, a little bit illegal hunting. But we did do 60 days without going to the store and getting food.
I remember going out at night trying to get the worms for fishing with the flashlight. Going like this, and you would see one and snatch up that worm and get a big bucket of worms for the next morning.
Yeah, but the only problem we had was milk. We didn't have the cow. So we had to sneak over to the neighbor's barn, milk that cow before that cow, they start making some noises before they come out. But we also leave a jug at the door, so I guess he realized it was a trade. Because the jug was always going and he was always drunk, so I guess that was okay. But anyway, you got anything else you want to talk about? You want to talk about anything? No? Well, anyway, we're down here on Moonshine Mountain. We're probably going to stay here tonight. We stayed here last night trying to see if we had ghosts, but we didn't see nothing. We heard noises, but we didn't see nothing. Probably staying here tonight, Saturday night, sit down here, and then I'll be heading up to the house Sunday for that fried chicken. Ready for fried chicken. Yeah. But anyway, if anybody's around and want to see Moonshine Mountain, just That's just on the page, and let us know. We'll be glad to have you come up and look at it. And hopefully this show that we plan on doing works, and we're going to have all kinds of fun. I mean, that's what it's for. It's going to be 12 people, 6 teams, 2. We changed it a little bit because we want to make it a little bit more exciting here. But what we're going to do is we're going to have 12 people that don't know nobody that's throughout the United States. It could be a man, woman, whatever, whoever. And they're going to team up. But this time what we're going to do is we're going to have 6 judges. And each judge is a moonshiner that knows how to make moonshine. And we're going to have a team that we're going to be with. We're only going to be there for advice. If you ask us, we're going to help you, but we're not going to have our hands working on it. And then what we're going to do is you guys are competing against the team to win the top spot at the end. And we, the judges, moonshiners, are going to be competing against each other.
Oh.
Yeah. In order to help our team out. So I know a lot of tricks. So if you all come up, I'll be it. I'll be it.
No.
I'll help you out.
Y'all.
I know the tricks.
You need to be on my team.
No. If you want to win, you need to be on my team.
No.
Okay? We have other judges, other moonshiners are going to be here, but those will be named at a later date. But I guarantee you that the team I got is going to win.
Nope.
Nope. Hopefully we'll see.
Which team will win? Pappi's or mine? Both can't win?
Shoot. Well, anyway, that's we changed it a little bit. We think it's going to be more better that way. Let us know how you think. We're just in the early stages of getting everything together, and hopefully we'll be talking to somebody soon about doing this. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a fun. It's going to have a little bit of survival, cooking. It's not going to be easy because you're going to go out in that woods and we got to find our own food.
It'll be easier if you're on my team.
If you like sardines, you got to be on my team. That would take you through it.
I guarantee one thing: I'll be staying in the Hillbilly Hilton every night.
Oh, I don't think so. I got a little secret place back over here in the creek down here that you don't know about. And I got some stuff hidden all over the place, so we have plenty of drink. So anyway, hopefully this thing will take off pretty fast so we can get it going. We can get them some names and who wants to participate. And
message me on the page if you want to be on my team.
Oh shoot, just message me on the page and you're a winner. If you want to be a winner, go with Pappi. If you want to have something to drink every night, go with Pappi.
Talk about having fried chicken on Sundays. What do they say? Winner, winner, no chicken dinner.
Yeah, but see, I know places that I can go on the other side of this mountain over here that the lady puts her pies out.
Oh, you
at the
go
window.
ahead. You go ahead.
Now I can't run, but you guys, whoever's with me, is going to have to run and get that pie. I mean, she puts her chicken and everything in that window. I know. I see. I know where to get food at. We don't have to hunt the food. But anyway, it's going to be a lot of fun. Be glad to meet a lot of people that we don't know. And then when we leave here, we'll all be family. And if you're with me, you'll be a winner. So therefore, with you, you can't be a judge. All right, you got anything else to say? I think that's about it right now. Okay. All right, well, see you all later.
What are you going to judge?
You want to make moonshine?
Oh, you're going to judge the eating?
Shit. Anyway, you got anything else to say?
Not other than choose me.
No. You want to be on my team? You can get pie in the face.
Well, anyway, until then, we're gonna get this show going as soon as someone picks it up, and it's gonna be fun. We're gonna have fun. It's not gonna be anything like. You guys we're not gonna want to leave here. Moonshine Mountain. But whenever you want to come visit, it's your home too. So until next time, we say goodbye. Have a nice night, and that's all I have.
Have a good one.